Waterton Parks Lake, Alberta is one of the most beautiful places on earth. We have gone there 3 times now. This is coming in customs. The U.S. is on the left side, U.S. customs, and the Canadians on the right. And we made it through customs fine. The customs agent asked Jeremy if he could read because he'd pulled through too early. Anyway, it was fine. Notice the signs in French and English. And then we get to the Prince of Wales Lake, a hotel, Prince of Wales Hotel. And then we get to town, and there's a bighorn sheep right there in the middle of town. Here's another picture of it. I'm standing in front of the Prince of Wales Hotel. I call it a lodge, but I looked it up, said a hotel. Anyway, Prince of Wales sits on a hill overlooking the town. It's one of the most beautiful places. The rooms are $240 to $800 a night. This is probably one of the best pictures of the Prince of Wales Hotel. Inside is a beautiful dining area, and it just looked like something out of Switzerland. There was a young girl playing the violin there. She was very professional. It overlooks the lake and the glaciers and the mountains beyond. So a wonderful sight there. And there's a little town of Waterton. You can see through the glass. Notice they wear kilts there in the Scottish tradition. Here's overlooking the town. This is on the back side of Prince of Wales Hotel. And there's the town. More of the hotel. Jeremy's standing looking at it. The flowers were something else. I guess in July they're more abundant in July than in June. We usually come in June. Here's Jeremy crossing bridge at Red Rocks Canyon. Notice Red Rocks Canyon. That is really some sight to behold. People are dangling their feet in the water. I'm sure it's cold, but anyway, here's Jeremy hiking at right by the Red Rock Canyon. Nice trails that go all around it. Notice the layers of rocks and the colors. Here's Jeremy at a trash bin in town. All the trash bins are bear proof. Anyway, Cameron Falls is inside the city of Waterton. Beautiful falls coming off Cameron Lake and Cameron Glacier up above. It's quite a sight to behold, a waterfall in your own hometown. Here's a fox in town. Wildlife are free to roam the town most of the time, but I think they drove the deer off. Here's a moose in the water. Here's another picture of Prince of Wales Hotel. Getting toward nightfall. Here's one of the most beautiful houses just built. Cottage at Waterton. Here is Trapper's Mountain restaurant where we go to eat most usually when we go to Waterton. Trapper's Mountain has really good food, as opposed to most Canadian places aren't that great. But here I am in the backside of Prince of Wales Hotel. And there's the bear we spotted on the way to Red Rock Canyon. Jeremy took that picture with his camera. And this is a mountain with the flowers right before Red Rock Canyon. Notice that peak is so jagged and pointed. I'm on the trail hiking there at Red Rock Canyon. I've never seen so many flowers in my life. The next morning we loaded the boat on the lake, and we're going across to the U.S. side. It's about uh, 7.3 miles. About 7.3. Anyway, we're riding a boat across to the U.S. side to go hiking. Here's Jeremy all getting ready to go. We got there early so we could get good seats on top. It was a nice, cool morning. Had to wear an extra shirt. Most usually it's in the 40s and 50s in July in the mornings. Gets up to 70 to 80 in the middle of the day. Nice boat, built in the U.S., but kept in Canada during the season, and then taken back to the U.S. after beginning of the winter season. Prince of Wales Hotel is an icon, and there we are loaded on top of the boat. We met some friends there from Oklahoma City and Missouri. There's a border between Canada and U.S. Notice they cut that. They cut that. I don't know how many years apart, but anyway, it's done by hand. There's Waterton Lake looking toward the U.S. side. U.S. is at the end of the lake there. You have to have your passport in order to uh, unload, to get off on the other end. You have to have your passport, and anyway, to be able to hike, because I guess they're afraid terrorists to walk through those woods. I think the bears would get them first. And here we are coming to the U.S. pavilion at the U.S. end of the lake. Boat was a lot of fun. It was very windy. Here I am disembarking and looking back toward Canada. All the people are getting on or off the boat. I think they're getting off the boat there. Going to do some day hikes. We were planning to do a day hike, didn't end up like that. We went hiking on the trail, the Kootenai Trail. We had three choices. We could go the Kootenai Trail, or the Rainbow Falls Trail, or the Goat Haunt Trail. We chose the Kootenai Trail, and we went so far until the horseflies ate us up. The repellent wasn't working at all. Horseflies just swarmed that place. I don't know why. But beautiful flowers on the way. Of course, other people made the whole trek to the lake, but we turned around and went back. Got tired of the flies. Here's Jeremy right at the entrance to the trail. He took a lot of flower pictures that day. A lot of moose in that area, moose and bear. There's the U.S. Customs Office station there at the Waterton Lake, at the end of the lake. Had a weird customs agent that believed that black helicopters were going to swoop down and take us. Anyway, and the national parks are all owned by the UN. Here's the boat. We're loading up again to go back to Waterton. We're loading up now and about to drive back. About to ship back to the Canada side. Swatted more flies. Used my cane for something other than walking. Crushed a lot. There was flies all over the floor. A serial killer. Here's the boat. Here's the ship's crew. Very nice people. Gave very good instructions and information. And looking back at the U.S. Customs Office, on the south end of the lake. The trip took about an hour each way to go 7.3 miles each way. That's 14.6. That's Sheldon's calculation. Here are the rock formations on the way, mean quite a bit, the buckling of the earth. And here, Jeremy's starting a hike up Bear Hump Mountain, right uh, above the town. There is our place we stayed, Bear Mountain Motel. It's an old motel. It's AAA, inexpensive. It's fine. Jeremy's hiking above Waterton Park, and you can see the Prince of Wales Hotel right below him. And he wanted to take pictures of the trail to show how hard it was or easy. It was easy for him, but hard for me, so I wouldn't go. I don't think that looks so easy. Anyway, he made it to the top. Beautiful scenes on top, by the way. Yeah. And then you have pictures you won't believe when you get on top of Waterton Lake and Waterton Lake Park, the town of Waterton Park. Our motel was just to the right of that big red top. There's Prince of Wales from the top of the mountain, Bear Hump Mountain. Right to the right of the red, and no, it's actually to the left and down. This is a different angle. Waterton Park. Okay, yeah, we're south of that red. Here's Waterton Park.